reunited on the outskirts of Threshold. Not yet inside the city proper, but just outside one of its main gates. Everyone has convened outside the Copper Anvil Tavern. It is notable to say that Luca, Reese, and Ifran are traveling with a Magister. So Saren is visibly kind of like, what's going on here?
Oh, Saren, baby, how's it shaking?
As you say, like in a muffled tin canny voice.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't the back of this helm crushed by a greatsword?
No, it's dented.
A little dent.
Okay.
Saren stands, his hand kind of on his belt near his dagger, looking between the four of you that have just approached. And he's like, why are you with a Magister? I don't understand.
Lyrian turns to Saren. Saren, obviously that is Mick. Who else speaks like that?
You're right, I guess. Sorry, I'm not as used to you all as I guess you are all to each other yet. Mick, I'm sorry.
No offense taken at all.
Well, it would be expedient for us to enter the city. There are a few ways we could do that. One would include dropping the Magister's outfit, as that may make things actually harder. On my end, of course. The other would be using the Magister outfit, and I sit by the sidelines, which I am not a fan of. And then, a while back, I think, Val, did you not mention something about using intent to get inside? I don't know if that would be the best option at this point.
I don't think that it is any longer.
We could also, a lot has happened in the last few hours. We could just call it.
It may not be a bad idea to get some rest. While we are doing this, you can inform us of how you intend to get us into the city.
I'll just talk to the guards, that's all.
And Reese kind of is looking at the traffic passing down the road, which I'm assuming is at a higher level now than it is at night.
Yeah, there'd be more foot traffic in the day.
So kind of drawing attention to this. And the only thing that I would say for us going sooner rather than later is it could be to our benefit to try to get into the city amid the hustle and bustle rather than waiting till night or morning when it will be less.
I think that is a good plan, Reese. I merely suggested waiting for Val. He seems to be out of sorts. If you're okay with that, Val, we can move ahead.
The city is a death trap for me either way.
Now, Saren, here's a question. Where will we be staying once we make it into the city, or what are we to expect?
Well, once we're in, I think things should actually get a bit easier. Without the city walls, we're exposed. The Magister's kind of a free reign, and within the different boroughs and districts and such, they're somewhat governed by noble families or, gods forbid, crime families. We wouldn't want to get into one of those districts, but it would be hard off the bat to make our way into one of the more affluent ones. Perhaps, though, we can just start in the middle, probably find a good market square or whatnot, where we can find room and board.
I think that is a good place to start. I could get us into an affluent square, I think, eventually.
Yes, I believe you can. You're quite right. I'd completely forgotten. However, right now you don't really look like Valentine, was it?
I don't know, but if the Magisters have less control inside the city than outside of it, perhaps it will not be as bad to use intent.
It's worth a shot. Then everyone for going inside the city immediately? Aye?
Aye.
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 And as for me, I am going to remove my robes then, and we'll use them whilst in the city.
Very well. I would advise that, yes. Maybe skirt down a little alley or something. Change?
Yes, I have my own privacy, yes. Give me a second.
You are drawing quite a bit of attention.
While this is happening, while Mick's going away, Lyrian turns to Ifran. Ifran, whatever happened to Masi? He was with you when we got separated.
Yes. I suppose I should explain. Masi is very much not what he says he is. Definitely not the Merrick. I tried to outrun him, but even as quick as I am, he managed to keep up. So I was only able to evade them by placing myself in the loving care of the Magisters. And that is why you saw me tied up in a chair in the public house.
Yes, I was quite curious how you ended up there.
It was by my own volition, I assure you. Mick, are you ready yet?
I am indeed, and I've dressed back into the dress, and I am Francesca again.
Okay. Saren kind of looks at the lot of you and is like, well, Now is as good as time as any then. Shall we make our way inside?
Yes, time is of the essence.
Right. Come then, follow me, please. And as Saren leads your group up to the gate, the wall is around 300 feet high and probably half as thick. And so this gate is just enormous, and there are only a pair of guards, however, that are sort of policing this little line, this queue that's working its way in. And as you come to the back of it and then slowly work your way to the front, one of the guards approaches and he's like, "All right then, how many?" And Saren says to him, "Well, there's myself. My name is Saren Grey Eyes, and these 6 individuals are also with me. We are traveling inside for business." And the guard kind of looks back. He's like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, you're telling the truth. There's 6 of you. And what business exactly would you have in the city? And Saren's like, "We are visiting old family friends of ours." "Oh, you're all related then." And at this point, Saren is starting to sweat profusely as he can't tell a lie to save his life. And he goes, "Yes, we are. All of us.
We are related through our faith.
Brothers and sisters.
Oh, I see then. You are your errands for the church then, or what then? Who are you with?"
We are followers of Sarah and are about his business. We are friends of the church.
Roll deception, please. Saren's going to roll deception as well, and rolls a beautiful number.
I rolled 11.
Okay. So he kind of looks at you, the guard. He's like, "Oh, yeah, that makes sense. And Saren steps forward. And he's like, "Yes, we are from the Church of the 10 Truths, and we are here to attend the celebration." And the guard's like, "Oh, there ain't a celebration going on there. What's going on here?" And the guard turns to the other guard who's kind of dealing with the second queue, and he's like, "Hey, Maris, come here." And Maris hobbles over. The two of them kind of confide in each other, like kind of turn their backs to you and talk. And then the one who is dressed as Maris runs off. And then this guard turns back to you and he's like, "I'll have to submit you to some further questioning if you wouldn't mind."
Okay, at this point, Val would like to step up and kind of like put a hand on Saren's shoulder and tap the finger that has the signet ring, the human signet ring on it, and say, "I think it would be in your best interest not to stop us."
"Oh, my lord, I didn't realize you associated yourself with this crowd. Excuse me." He gives a very awkward, deep bow that is too long, and like right before you can tell him to stand up, he stands up. And
real
he's
charmer.
Yeah, he's like, "Could I have your name, please, my lord?"
It's Valentine Eventide.
Valentine, okay. Well, the captain's on his way. He'll check the papers and make sure that you're allowed entry, and we should get you in without any further hustle and bustle. I apologise.
Yeah, I should hope so.
The Speaker Vale himself, here he is. And this captain, who is flanked by 4 more town watchmen, approaches with the guard addressed as Maris. And he comes up and he looks at the 7 of you and he says, "Right then, who speaks for you?"
Val will step forward and just hand him his scroll of pedigree.
And he takes it and he opens it and looks at it a little bit. How in-depth is this?
I would think that it would be in-depth and genuine in the sense of Val has been adopted by Catasandra.
So it shows that you're adopted.
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
her lineage.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, interesting. You then, you're Talic or Fellish?
Both.
Interesting, you look neither. And he slaps the scroll shut and hands it back to you, and he's like, "I hope you wouldn't mind, my lord, but I command the city watch in this sector, and there is be on the lookout currently for a band of suspicious individuals. My name is Captain Lake. If you'd like to follow me, please, I can get you to our local guard station. We can have you processed very quickly, and you can be on your way inside threshold, but you must understand we are taking extra precautions this afternoon."
I understand, and if I said we're in a hurry, does that mean anything to you?
If you said you were in a hurry, it wouldn't actually matter much to me. In fact, it would... And then he kind of, like, twinges just a little bit. And he's like, but this one time, I might make an exception. And his arm kind of raises a little strangely. And he's like, why don't you just step inside? And thank you very much.
Can I Arcana check this? This is spooky. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Saren is like, thank you, Captain Lake. And he just pushes past you and starts ushering the others
Okay,
as you're standing there.
here we go. Don't fail me now. 17.
You see the faintest glint of something in light, as if spider silk catching the sun.
No, we'll go to be processed. That's not a problem.
No, please, make your way inside the city. I insist.
I think at least Luca followed Saren.
Lyrian, as this conversation was going on, he kind of positioned himself to be more, kind of look like a bodyguard. And then he kind of addresses the guard and says, "My lord wishes to be processed."
You are granted free passage within the city of Threshold. Please make your way inside. Do not bother coming to the guard station at the slightest. And the one guard who addressed you initially kind of has this look on his face, and he's like, "Hey, Captain Lake, are you all right now? This is a kind of not protocol." And he looks toward the guard, and he's like, "Do not lecture me, Private," and he puts his hand down, "about protocol. These folk are cleared."
Val will look at Lyrian and do kind of like a little like puppeteering thing with his hand, very slightly.
Does Efron notice this?
Were you looking?
Yeah. Well, Efron's been paying attention to the whole thing.
Roll
Like,
perception for me.
well, okay, both these dice are pretty bad.
I'll send you one of mine, man.
It's fine. I got a 4.
Okay, you do not notice anything. I mean,
But
you
do I
notice that
see-
he's acting strangely, but
Okay,
you
okay.
don't notice.
I don't see Val's little...
You may have seen Val's little hand movement, but you don't have anything to connect it to. And
Yeah.
by this time, Val,
Spider.
you actually, you've kind of lost sight if there was something there.
Okay.
And so Mick also was looking. Do I notice anything? Okay.
You've got to roll.
Oh, yeah. That is 24.
You too noticed the glint off of an ethereal string, but only for a second.
Okay, got you. I kind of whispered to Ifran, which I'm assuming is kind of either next to me or in front of me.
Yeah,
We're all kind of huddled together.
except
behind
Reese
it.
and Luca, who have gone forward with Saren.
Yeah.
Okay, so very discreetly, I try to say to Ifran, there's something strange about that fellow.
Yes, I noticed he was moving strangely, but I do not know why.
I thought I saw something similar to what we saw at Count Algiers' estate.
What do you mean? We saw many things.
Spider web.
As this is going on, Lyrian addresses the guard. "Well, Captain, no offense. I think we will follow your private here and do the things the proper way."
So the private, he's the strange look on his face, like I said. And he looks at the captain and he's like, "Captain, are you quite sure about this? Not processing them? I mean, if they..." And then he twinges for a second. And then they both look at each other in unison. And then they look back at Val and Lear and they're like, "Processing. Yes, that would be best. Please, follow me." And the captain turns on his heel, and him and these 4 guards who start to round up Luca, Saren, and Reese. And Saren's like, no, he said we could go in. He said, "Oh, bugger, fine." Start pushing you along behind, following this captain toward a nearby little guard station, which is at the foot of a tower.
They lead all of us?
Yes.
Okay.
Now that
So there are 6 guards and the guard captain.
I actually try to get to a place where I'm by Reese. "Reese, there's something strange going on. Val noticed something wrong with the guard captain, and the fact that they were disagreeing and then suddenly agreeing is quite concerning to me. I think it might be best if we somehow evaded this situation."
I thought we were evading the situation. I thought we were going into the city. Now we're going back to the guard station. I don't know what's going on.
The guard captain, Captain Lake, who is strolling beside Val, says, "Valentine Eventide, yes?"
Yeah.
And you notice his voice has kind of changed as well. And he says, "Welcome to Threshold. It is a wonderful city. We're happy to have you in our city."
Does Mick recognize that voice? Is it anything, or it's just like a distinct change? It's not anybody in particular.
No, it's just
Okay,
it's just
cool.
not how he was speaking
Oh,
before.
I
Got ya.
hate this. I hate this. I hate it. Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
Just as a quick side note, Efron has now put the pieces together. And so he is very tense, and he is being very vigilant, and he's just kind of like watching everything that he can.
Okay. So the guard station, which is about 50 by 75 feet, 1 story, simple wooden tables with stools. There is a sort of wash station, some bunks, racks of armor and weapons and such that are mostly empty. Captain Lake leads you inside and motions for you to take a seat at the nearest bench.
Val sits.
Saren sits.
Lyrian stands behind Val in a bodyguardial manner.
Bodgardial manner.
Efron also sits.
Reese sits kind of with his hands to his face, just trying to lay low. It's like this big hunking guy in plate armor trying to hide.
Yep, Nick sits as well, to where he gestured.
Captain Lake turns to Maris and the unidentified guard who you'd first spoken to, and he says, "You two are excused, thank you." And Maris leaves, and then this one guard kind of looks at you. You can see like a glint of worry in his eyes. His face is a bit sweaty too. He's fidgeting with his hands. He's like, "Whatever you say, Captain Lake." And he turns and he exits the guard station, leaving you, the captain, and the 4 guards who were with him. One of the guards goes over after this gate guard leaves and puts a large bolt across the door.
Ooh, of course he does.
And then he kind of turns just like on 1 foot. Like he just spins as if pulled along, not of his own effort or accord, it would seem. And then Captain Lake goes over to the wash basin, pumps some water into it, and then splashes it on his face, and then just wrings out his hands a bit, massages his face, and when he turns back to look at the 6 of you, he is a completely different person. Like his face is different.
It's wet.
So much has changed.
Dang, we've been doing disguises
Oh my
the wrong
gosh.
way. This
Do they have glasses?
Honestly.
I can be Superman.
Reese, you've seen this face before, but last time you saw it, you were in the woods, and it was on a man who looked to have something of a sort of swashbuckling appearance.
And this man eventually got a spear-sized hole in him, did he not?
He did. That's
Yeah.
correct.
But he shrugged it off like a champ.
He did.
That's also correct. And he says, beautiful. I did not think I would see you all so soon again.
Who are you?
Who exactly I am is irrelevant of right now, but I have a little warning for you and your little friends that you seem to have picked up. Looking at Val, Saren, and Efron. He comes up to the bench and he kneels down in front of Efron and he looks up into your eyes and he says, "Do you know exactly what you've gotten yourself into here, Emer?"
I believe I may have some idea as to the severity of our situation.
"I believe you may, and if you don't, you soon will." And then he goes over to Val, and where was Lyrian situated? Like behind Val, or?
Yes.
Okay. And he stands and goes over to Val, and he looks down at you, and he says, "Your kind is not one that I get to interact with all that often. The Elverets tend to keep to themselves, if I'm not mistaken.
You're not.
You, however, are a different story altogether. One who is quite unlike the rest of your kind.
And what of it?
Nothing. Just noting the peculiar." And finally he looks at Saren and he says, "And the son of the Grey Eyes estate. How far you've fallen from your northern home. Tell me, do you still see your sister at night? And that girl, what was her name? Was it Lou?" And as he starts to say this name, Saren actually stands. And in something that is quite uncharacteristic of him, he punches this man in the face. And he says, "Don't you dare say her name!" And this man actually reels backward and then recovers. And as he looks up, you see that Saren's blow to him has kind of distorted his face a little. And the man just kind of takes it and shapes it back to how it should be. And he looks at Sarah and he's like, "You have fire yet in you, boy. But I fear it will not be enough. Tell me." And he looks at Reese. "In our last meeting, do you remember anything that I told you?"
I've tried to forget it entirely. Quite successfully, I might add.
I don't know if that's Brett speaking or Reese speaking.
Why not both?
But after saying that, Reese says, "But I do remember you offering some sort of warning, although it clearly wasn't very effective."
No, I wouldn't say that you heeded it very well at all. Now, if you wouldn't mind, I require one of you to come with me to meet your old friend. Not one of you three, of course, and he points to Val, Saren, and Ephron, but the others. Your blood is necessary.
Luca immediately steps forward and says, "Take me then.
Luca, I do not think this is wise.
If he will take me to Vermont, I must go with him. I made a promise to him."
He also said your blood is necessary.
I do not think doing anything this man says is wise.
Do you have
I
a
do
way
not
to
know
stop-
who he is, but I have some idea as to who his master is.
Do you have a way to stop him? Do you have a way to get us from this room? From what I understand, I doubt that we have much way to resist what he wants. He will either take one of us, or one of us will volunteer. And if I can bring myself closer to Vermont, I am that much closer to keeping my promise to him. That is all that I have.
But Luca, please think about this Russian. He has come to us to offer us a warning. We have probably disrupted one of the Veilor's plans, but if he had all power, he would simply kill us. Yet he has not. He comes warning us of worse things to come. I do not think that he would be able to take all of us.
He only needs one of us.
Very well. I cannot tell you what to do, but do not trust him.
Why do you need our blood?
That right now is none of your concern.
I think it very well is my concern. You want to take one of us.
Please, please, quiet down. And you see from the ceiling this like little, and across Lyrian's lips, you see this silky thread, like just, and sew your mouth shut.
That probably hurt.
It did. You take 2 points of damage.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Your lips are bleeding.
I'm down to 96.
Oh,
Darn
no.
it.
Oh, dang.
The man looks at Luca and he says, "If you are serious about this," and he opens his palm and a little bluish, greenish flame appears, and it slowly traces the same symbol of the mark that had been upon you for quite a long time. "If you wish to wear it once more, then..."
Oh my gosh. Luca, he takes a step forward and he goes, "And you will take me to Vermont?
You will see your friend again.
Will I free him?"
You ask too many questions, mortal.
I think that is your answer, Luca. Don't go. I know it is not my place to counsel you. You do not know me, but this is not a good idea.
Reese, at this point, stands up. "Last time we met, I drew your blood. I think it's time we do that again." And he draws his sword.
As he draws his sword, Luca sees about what's about to go down, and he just saw what happened to Lyrian. "I will take the mark. Put your sword away, Reese. We cannot fight him."
Lyrian immediately steps in front of Luca.
Luca tries to dodge out of the way, approaching the man to take the mark.
Okay. As you do this, the three of you moving respectively, there is a large boom in the direction of the door, and the door just like flattens against the ground. And this man who'd been offering his hand to Luca kind of withdraws it and, startled, looks toward the door. And the other guards are turned toward the door as well, and then clumsily draw their weapons, their arms a bit like noodly at their sides. As the dust settles, you see the one and only, hair still oily, slicked back and black, hollow eyes staring at you, devilish grin upon his face, falchion outstretched, Magister Morden.
Luca turns to the other guy whose name he doesn't know, the swashbuckling man.
Davy Jones.
Davy Jones. Sorry. Luca turns to Davy Jones.
Shut up.
Luca turns to Davy Jones and he says, "If you save them from this, I will go with you."
I save no one.
Luca, I cannot express how much of a bad idea that is. Do not go with this man.
I will not, as long as you are all in danger.
Good.
Wait.
Then Magister Morden, if you would please stick around.
He takes one hand and puts it on Luca's right shoulder, and with his other hand, he lights the little mark in his palm once more.
As soon as he touches him, Reese attempts to cut off his arm. And Reese got a 21 attack.
Okay,
Nice.
that misses.
Oh, crap. Like, his arm just, like, disappears right there when the sword goes
That'd
through and then
actually be pretty
reappears.
bad, eh?
Yeah.
That's basically what happens, actually.
Oh,
Like,
no.
the portion of the arm that your sword would have gone through, it just, like, washes away as if you'd put a brush through, like, a stroke of wet paint, and then it just coalesces back into the arm.
And I'm assuming Reese didn't feel any, like...
No resistance, no.
Just a ton from the floor after the sword hit it.
Yeah.
Got that really bad vibrating thing in your arms where they kind of hurt?
Right, so he's kind of, like, taken back a little bit just by the unexpectedness of it all.
Well, and these guards, too, that were with Captain Lake, their noodly forms are also pushing back against Reese and Lyrian. They're not swinging their weapons. They're literally just, like, bumping into you and trying to push you backwards. As if someone was taking them and moving them into you repeatedly. It's very strange.
Baby, bye.
Is Morden acting of his own volition in this, though?
He seems to be, yes. And he
Okay.
takes a few steps into the room, and his face is just, like, pure joy.
He's crazy.
Okay,
Yeah, I don't care for him much.
Yeah.
And he looks at the man and the guards and Luca, and then Lyrian and Reese just behind them, and then Mick, Ephron, and Val and Saren's at the bench, and he's just like, what joy is this? And he just waves his hand in a few patterns in front of him, his free hand, and he says, reveal all. And at that point, the strings holding these guards aloft are crystal clear to see. And you see that there are ones attached to this strange man that is offering Luca the hand as well. And then these guards tried to push Reese and Lyrian away. Are Val, Mick, or Ephron doing anything? Or are you kind of just like, there's something happening and I'm going to be a part of it?
I think Val's gonna wait for Morden to act before Val does anything.
Well, Ephron puts on his karate gi and... No, he just goes into a type of fighting stance and is waiting for someone to make the first move.
The beggar clothes are actually tearaway.
Let's fight!
So,
Underneath he has his gi.
And also, Mick, just in case, is also kind of doing what Val is doing, just processing more information.
All
Seems
right.
to do.
perfect. The man, after the guards have pushed Lyrian and Reese back a step, with the lit mark back in his hand, he pushes it into Luca's forehead, and he pulls you closer, like whether you were going to accept this at this point or not. And at the same instant, Morden leaps forward and rolls toward him, and as he comes out of the roll, he slashes upwards at the man in front of Luca, above him though. And you see his falchion slash through these strings, and then the man who was formerly Captain Lake suddenly is Captain Lake once more, and his eyes roll back in his head, and he falls limp as sort of just the color drains from his face, and he falls onto the ground. Luca, if
It's an
you would
agonizing pain.
kindly do a wisdom saving throw for me,
That's gonna be bad.
go for it.
15.
All right, you take
75,000 damage.
Even
Oh
if
my-
it's 75, I will instantly go unconscious.
you will take 45 damage
All right,
As-
that's a lethal wound.
as this mark is placed upon your forehead.
Love that, yeah.
For all intents and purposes here, this does not inflict a wound on you.
Cool.
It's just
Just
pure damage onto your being. And you are also knocked prone.
That sucks.
The strung up guards then start flailing wildly with their swords drawn.
Val will shape water out of his water skin, freeze it, and then attempt to slice through above their heads like he saw Morden do.
Okay. Does that require an attack roll?
I don't know. It's a cantrip. I'm just freezing some water, so I don't have any weapons.
I'm going. Yeah, roll with your spellcasting modifier.
Okay.
For attack.
That was pretty good. 24. No, 29. I can't math. 26.
You are able to slice through some of those strings, and one of the 4 guards blanches and then falls to the ground in a heap. I'm allowing everyone to have an action before the guards are going to officially go into initiative order, so...
Well, Val took his.
Val did his. Morden did his. Luca is unable.
Now, does it just look like anything can cut these strings?
I mean, maybe not your fists of
No,
fury.
not my fists of fury, but like maybe the swords that the guards have.
Yes.
Maybe
Okay.
a sharp rock that he
What
picked
kind
up
of
off the ground.
Oh,
What
yeah,
kind of
you
strength
remember
do you
that?
have,
No, I
Noah?
forgot about that. Huh?
What kind of strength do you have?
Not great. My strength is 10.
Oh, I was going to throw you my halberd, but...
No, I was going
Got
to
a
say...
halberd this
You're
whole
still
time?
carrying that stupid halberd?
He took it from the party.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
He just got it.
Man,
no,
we should
I
took
was,
a lot more
I was
from
just
that party.
thinking if Ron could do some like Scarlett Johansson, Black Widow type stuff, you know, do some of the jujitsu or whatever the heck she
Are
does.
you like pooching out your butt and saying like, ooh? Wow. I see, From.
Okay.
That's the backside of the big guy.
Okay. After Frank gets done pooching out his butt,
Purse the lips.
You broke me. I'm broken.
okay. Fran just goes to try to disarm one of the guards and use their weapon to cut the strings.
As you reach toward the sword, the guard's hand is about as, deft as a wet fish. And, because there are also dry fish.
It's called the lungfish.
For our viewers
Duh.
out there who aren't familiar, there's dry fish.
Dry fish.
I think a limp fish is what I wanted to say.
As a wet
A
fish.
fish out of water,
Perfectly
or a wet
content.
noodle.
Yeah, I was mixing 2 metaphors.
It's okay. It's canon now. It's just a fantasy thing. There's dry fish here.
no, a wet fish. That's another American saying.
It's like those fish on the wall, that scene. They're dry fish.
Yeah, big mouth Billy Bass.
You see one of these guards like, isn't it the song guy?
You might want to sing it all for no.
Press it again! Press it
But the
again!
head keeps moving.
Sui mama. Okay.
Oh my gosh, what's happening?
Nothing good.
You are able to get a sword from a guard.
Okay, I just want to slice at the
Okay,
slice at the strings.
just roll for attack strength, please. Good heavens.
Oh golly, it's a straight 13.
Straight 13. All right, you are unable to cut through these.
Oh, I got the extra thick ones. Okay.
So, from his attack, did it look like it hit it physically, or did it...
It did. It looked
Okay.
like it kind of bounded
Bounced-
off of it.
Okay.
Okay,
I just wanted to make
whatever.
sure that it didn't pull it went through it,
No.
because Lyrian wouldn't try to slice it then.
Okay. Efron just goes back to pooching out his butt.
I was gonna say, did he get a bonus to his attack for butt pooching?
Get the lip gloss.
Unfortunately not.
All right.
All right, who's still got an action? Val, Efron, and
The
Luca
same.
are done.
Yes.
And Morden. Who's next?
Lyrian, having his 2 short swords, goes for, I guess, the same strings that Ifran tried to attack.
Sure, go for it. Attack.
18.
With what weapon are you using?
Short sword.
Right. That is able to cut them.
Sweet.
Does it cut the remainder? Or?
Loosened it up for you.
Yeah, so that guard, same thing happens. He seems to blink, conscious, and then just drained and falls down.
Would I be able to, since technically it would only be 1 action, would I be able to use my extra attack?
No. All right, who's next?
You or me?
Go ahead, Mick.
Okay, I don't have much of an idea, but seeing all these fools go after these guys and they're... You guys aren't fool, I love you guys. Okay, anyways, all these strings, I do a triple backflip from the bench over them, and I slice over as I do that for one of the guys.
All right, do acrobatics first, since you're doing a triple backflip from a sitting position.
Finally!
DC of 86.
Yes. Oh my gosh!
Was it
You
great?
just roll
Was
a
it great?
2?
It was 11. Can you allow me to just do a round off or a cartwheel or something?
So as you leap into the air, you misjudge a little bit, and you actually collide into these strings and get tangled up in them, pulling yourself and the guard to the ground.
That wasn't even a crit fail.
At which point you hear a resounding snap, and you suddenly feel that your tethers are gone, and you look down at the guard, and he's just like, "What?" And then he falls unconscious. All right, there's one guard left with strings attached.
Reese is going, and he's going to go after the final guard who is strung up and slice after that guy's strings. He gets a 18.
That hits. With your whole weight behind you, you swing your greatsword and just slash these strings into nothing, like these little twangs as they break, and kind of slither up into nothing above you. And the guard falls down unconscious at your feet. Morden actually reaches down and he pulls Luca to his feet and he wipes a little at your forehead, and the mark fades from its burning appearance to more of like a scar appearance, and it still hurts. It's still a constant pain, but it's definitely lessened. And then he reaches over with his other hand and just wills the door back up that he knocked down, and it locks back into place and the bar slides across it again. And he looks at the seven of you and he says, "Well, this is quite more interesting than I could have ever imagined before. If you'll follow me, please, we have much to discuss." And he turns and he goes toward the door and he just pushes it over again, and it falls outside now.
It's a show off. I say that like Val doesn't do the exact same thing.
I thought it was a nice touch.
And he looks behind you and he says, "Come now, you're in the employ of the devil now."